The next presentation is by Dr. Irene E. Chief and her team of herself and Parijata, and the title of their chapter is Supporting Flexible Assessment of Competencies with E-Portfolios. Over to you, Irene.
I thank you very much. I'm glad that it's not raining today. After hearing what we have to deal with, we tried something different. We recognize the deficits that we have in our countries, but at the same time, we wanted to navigate and move forward to give our people hope. So first, I want to thank Parijata Moeva, who is right now in the West. She's not able to come, even though she really wanted to be here, because she wasn't feeling well. So I thank the team for trying to, Sharishna, for helping her to try to get here. Okay, the issues that the ePortfolio wanted to address was for Pacific TAFE. As you know, Pacific TAFE offers, like for example, courses that are much more pragmatic, that are practical and less theoretical. So the issues we identified was that they had workbooks which they had to fill in weekly and that had to be signed by the supervisor in the industry. What our people had to do, or what our students had to do, or our learners had to do, was be based in a hotel, get their work done, get it signed, send it back into USP Lauvala campus. These were the areas. As you can see, they're very practical. Food, beverage, front office, events, sales, marketing, right? A lot of face-to-face work. Now this program, the Certificate in Hospitality, is a final practicum where all the objectives and all the skills culminated to make the practicum. So if they fail the practicum, they fail the whole certificate. It looks simple theoretically here, but if you have to do 600 hours, and if a hotel only wants you to do food and beverage, you have to find somewhere else to go to finish front office. And that's why using technology will be able to allow them to capture those components and finish the 600 hours or 6 months. This is the framework, and these were the students that were based in the areas. I have good news. These are where our students are employed right now. The people who did the portfolio are employed right now, even though we can't put their names here. These are the areas. So USP, through Pacific TAFE, is offering opportunity for people to finish their course and to be employed. I think we should give them a clap. What did we try to achieve? We had the international standards, we had the graduate attributes, we had the program outcomes, and we had assessment rubrics. Part of my work as a designer was to align all of it so that every standard was matched. That was part of my entertainment. And I'm glad that we were able to use the grant to do all that. The challenges. We had people working at the background. We included Mochito Tione, who had to work with digital literacy. Our students came from all kinds of backgrounds. So the user breakdown is here, and the access to internet. 1 to 3 days, 38%, 4 to 7 days, 62%. They used a variety of devices. This is our flow chart. We did a full breakdown of how it worked. Theoretically, sounded really good on paper, just like Raj means. Our solution, okay, our solution was built on something that we had done previously. We had a grant previously from research office, and we were able to build a toolkit. We used the ePortfolio grant to create this toolkit so that the rest of the university is able to use or learn how to use different technological steps. So it's now available in Moodle, but it was actually created for this group of students. And this was the ePortfolio toolkit. You can find it on Moodle. You can open it, look for audio, and each student can go in and pick whatever they want to pick. This was the platform, and our solutions in detail. We looked at all the details on how the things, or how the pieces could come together. This was a sample ePortfolio. It should have all those components, and they were assessed online. In August 2016, we started scoping, and the culmination is also this research paper. The impact. Our thinking was to enable it to reach out to the region. Since hospitality is quite strong in the Pacific Islands, we attempted to create something which could be piloted, and this project gave us an opportunity. Pacific TAFE, we had Parijata, who was very enthusiastic, and she was able to work with the students, work with us across the different hotels. And she's in Nandi right now, still working with the hotels, trying to get students in. The students gained digital literacy skills, and they were also employed as previously. These are her comments. It provides a platform. It encourages more participation due to being flexible. It allows the students to have ability to learn teaching and learning technology. It's cost effective because students have to pay to send that whole document. And ePortfolios can be carried forward or transferred to their professional demonstration instead of just being a transcript. They're able to demonstrate to the industry or the people who are to employ them what they can do, how they can make coffee. These are examples where they have rubrics which show how they scored. So we thank also the people of the SRT project, Mochito, Raj, Neil, and the support of Dr. Hasmukh Lal, who looked through all the different steps before we worked. Conclusion, we thank SOM, our PVC, and the TeL's grant team who enabled us to publish this project. We believe that ePortfolios are doable, and the chapter actually gives you a lot of what students say. I didn't give you that, but it's in the chapter where we thematically worked on how they perceived ePortfolios and how it benefited them. Support and training is necessary if we're going to have new infrastructure. I think one of the challenges that we face is if we're going to improve or build new technology into our teaching and learning, we need to really plan so that it can be scalable. And this is what I want to see for ePortfolios in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Irene and a team on their chapter on supporting flexible assessment of competencies with ePortfolios.